Today, we take a moment to remember and honor some of the incredible celebrities who are no longer with. In this video, we'll dive deep into their lives, what they did, how they inspired us, and the families they left behind. We'll also pay tribute to those loved ones who continue to carry on their legacy. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like the video to show your support. Let's come together and celebrate these stars and their family. Thank you.
Matt Sweeney passes away. Oscar-nominated Apollo 13. Visual effects artist was 75. Matt Sweeney, a trailblazing special effects artist who received an Oscar nomination for his work on Ron Howard's 1995 space epic, Apollo 13, has passed away at the age of 75. He died on February 19 after battling lung cancer at Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank. The news of his death was shared by the Alliance of Special Effects and Pyrotechnic Operators, ASEPO, a professional organization that Sweeney helped establish and later served as president. The ASEPO board paid tribute to Sweeney, noting, a special effects guru, industry legend, founding member of ASEPO, past president, recipient of 3 Technical Achievement Awards, and an Oscar nominee, Matt was well known for his generosity and deep passion for his craft. He left an indelible mark on the industry, and his contributions will continue to influence this business long after all of us are gone. Even after retiring, he never stopped working. Sweeney's career in special effects dates back to the 1980s, where his early work included films like 9 to 5, The Goonies, The Lost Boys, Big Top Pee-wee, and Lethal Weapon 2. His contributions were groundbreaking, and in 1987, he won his first Technical Achievement Academy Award for inventing an automatic capsule gun designed to simulate bullet hits in films. He went on to win 2 more Technical Achievement Oscars, one in 1998 for the creation of the liquid synthetic air fog effect system, and another in 2002 for designing a specialized vehicular camera rig with stunt coordinator Mike Rogers, which was used during the production of The Fast and the Furious. In addition to his technical expertise, Sweeney earned an Oscar nomination for Best Visual Effects for his work on Apollo 13, alongside Robert Legato, Michael Canfer, and Leslie Ecker. Though the team lost out to the visual effects artists of Babe, their nomination was a testament to the groundbreaking work they did on the 1995 space drama. Other notable projects in Sweeney's extensive filmography include Natural Born Killers, 1994, various installments in the Fast and Furious franchise, and the 2008 comedy Role Models, among many others. Sweeney's legacy in the special effects industry is undeniable, and his contributions to the world of cinema are felt in every film that relies on the creativity and innovation of visual effects. He is survived by his wife, Lucinda. Paul D'Amato dies, iconic Slapshot, Deer Hunter, and Heaven's Gate. Actor was 76, Paul D'Amato, known for his role as the menacing Tim Dr. Hook McCracken in the cult classic Slapshot. Passed away on Monday after a long battle with progressive supranuclear palsy, a rare neurodegenerative disease that shares similarities with Parkinson's disease. He was 76 years old. The sad news of his passing was shared online by his longtime partner and fellow actor, Marina Ray. D'Amato's path to stardom was marked by both his on-screen presence and his athleticism, which contributed to his role in Slapshot. His background in hockey gave him the physical ability to hold his own on the ice. He had played college hockey at Emerson College and later participated in a team called the Reds in a Burlington, Vermont league in 1975. But it was his undeniable screen presence that earned him the role of Tim Dr. Hook McCracken, the feared and vicious nemesis of Paul Newman's character in the film. McCracken's character was known for his brutal skill with a hockey stick and his unrelenting aggression, earning him the nickname Dr. Hook after his scalpel-like moves on the ice. His altercations with Newman's character, Reggie Dunlop, became one of the most memorable rivalries in sports cinema. In one scene, Dunlop calls McCracken out by name during a pre-game radio interview, referring to him as the captain and chief punk of the opposing team, the Syracuse Bulldogs. D'Amato recalled his first scene with Paul Newman, in which he insults Newman's character. "I was very nervous and excited at the same time," D'Amato shared in a 2007 interview. "The scene was pretty straightforward, and I realized being nervous wasn't an excuse. So I planted my feet, looked him square in the eye, and told him what I thought of him. It worked out pretty well, butterflies and all. D'Amato described his character, Dr. Hook, as a mix between Dave Schultz, the NHL's penalty minutes leader, Bobby Schmautz, a notorious stickwork offender, and the shark from Jaws, embodying a dangerous and unpredictable menace on the ice. While Slapshot remains one of D'Amato's most iconic roles, his career spans several notable films, showcasing his versatile acting talent. He appeared in Michael Cimino's The Deer Hunter, a film that went on to become a classic of American cinema. D'Amato also featured in Cimino's infamous Heaven's Gate, a film known for its troubled production and subsequent critical reappraisal. His other film credits include FX and the special effects thriller, and Warren Beatty's Heaven Can Wait. D'Amato's first screen appearance came in a small but significant role in Magnum Force, opposite Clint Eastwood, where he made his mark in the early years of his career. On television, D'Amato continued to bring his unique presence to a range of roles. He appeared in The Deadliest Season, a TV movie about a professional hockey team playing another hockey player. He also made guest appearances on notable TV shows such as The $6 Million Man, American Playhouse, and Law & Order. One of his more recent appearances was on ABC's The Unusuals in 2009, where he further demonstrated his versatility as an actor. Steve Carlson, D'Amato's co-star from Slapshot, where Carlson portrayed Steve Hansen of the Hansen brothers, fondly remembered D'Amato after his passing. Carlson took to social media to share his tribute. Paul was a great guy, a talented actor, and an even better friend. His role in Slapshot was unforgettable, and we all shared so many laughs on and off the ice. He'll be missed by all who knew him. D'Amato's performance in Slapshot cemented his place in film history. The film, which has grown into a cult favorite since its release in 1977, is revered not only for its portrayal of the rough-and-tumble world of minor league hockey, but also for its memorable characters, including D'Amato's Dr. Hook. Despite being part of a raunchy, comedy-driven sports film, D'Amato's portrayal of the violent, antagonistic McCracken stood out for its intensity and depth, earning him recognition within the film community. Though many will remember D'Amato for his portrayal of Dr. Hook in Slapshot, his body of work is far more extensive, revealing a career filled with memorable performances across both film and television. D'Amato brought a particular toughness to his roles, often playing characters who embodied the darker side of human nature. Yet beneath that tough exterior, there was always a layer of complexity that made his characters compelling and authentic. In addition to his work on screen, D'Amato's life and career were marked by his dedication to his craft. His battle with progressive supranuclear palsy, a disease that impacts movement and balance, was a testament to his strength and resilience. Throughout his illness, D'Amato remained engaged with the industry and his peers, never letting his condition. David Libbert dies, Alice Cooper's former tour manager, Shep Gordon protege and The Happenings co-founder, was 81. David Libbert, a founding member of the 1960s pop group The Happenings, and a prominent tour manager for artists such as Alice Cooper and Prince, passed away on February 20th, as confirmed in a post on his official Instagram page. He was 81st. Libbert, who grew up in Paterson, New Jersey, had a multifaceted career in the music industry. His 2022 memoir, Rock and Roll Warrior, aptly describes his eventful journey. Over the years, Libbert found success as a musician, songwriter, road manager, concert promoter, author, and even briefly as a drug dealer, for which he served a year in prison. After leaving the Air Force in 1961, he formed The Happenings with 4 other Paterson natives. The group's biggest hits included See You in September, 1966, and a cover of George and Ira Gershwin's I Got Rhythm, 1967, both of which reached number 1. 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. They also had 2 other top 15 hits with Go Away Little Girl and My Mammy. Despite this success, Libbert left the band in 1970 to pursue other ventures, which stemmed from his growing interest in managing. I was also the manager of the band. I enjoyed it because I was interacting with record labels, booking agencies, promoters, and publicity firms, Libbert recalled in a recent interview. His big break came when he partnered with Shep Gordon, a renowned manager in the music industry, who was known for managing Alice Cooper in other acts. Libbert explained that Gordon, who had numerous responsibilities, didn't want to tour anymore and needed someone to manage Alice Cooper's road crew. I owe Shep almost everything I learned about the business, Libbert said. Not just tour managing, which I was inexperienced in before meeting him, but a lot more. Working with Alice was an incredible experience. Traveling the world, hanging out with Alice and the band. It felt like one big, happy family. I learned from Shep how to handle complicated situations and how to keep the touring machine running smoothly. Libbert became Alice Cooper's road manager in 1971, staying in the role until 1975, during the peak of the band's success. The group achieved 5 consecutive top 10 albums, including the chart-topping Billion Dollar Babies, and Libbert contributed backing vocals on the album. In his memoir, Libbert reflected on his initial struggles with the job. There was no job manual, no job description, and no one telling me what my job was. I thought I had made the biggest mistake of my life. However, he soon realized that Cooper and his crew were professionals. All the people who worked with Alice were pros, he said. They knew exactly what they were doing. There was a lot of equipment and props, and we carried our own lighting, sound, and staging systems. It was my responsibility to ensure everything ran like a well-oiled machine. It taught me discipline, responsibility, and how to collaborate with others. Libbert later founded the David Libbert Agency, marking the start of a long-standing split with Gordon. However, according to Libbert, they eventually reconciled after he published his memoir. The agency represented a wide range of acts, including legends like George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic, as well as rising stars like the Runaways. Libbert's close working relationship with Clinton also helped smooth his interactions with Prince, who was known to be difficult. When Prince was performing in Detroit for several days, we went to George's farm in Michigan for Thanksgiving, Libbert recalled. I had never seen Prince so excited. He was acting like a fan with his biggest idol. I guess my connection with Clinton helped, because Prince never came off as a jerk to me. It was amazing that Prince cared about what I thought. Libbert had a deep admiration for Clinton and his band, noting their intelligence, discipline, and political awareness. I love those guys, he said. I think if they had stayed together, they could have been as big as U2 or Bon Jovi. Another group that Libbert remembered with fondness was Guns N' Roses. He recalled meeting them in 1985 when they were living in a storage unit without proper facilities. I was immediately impressed by them, he said. Their songs were special, and they were extremely disciplined. They practiced for hours, their music was excellent, and their musicianship was top-notch. They were the real deal. I knew they were going to make it, and I wanted to manage them. The only barrier to managing Guns N' Roses was the lack of financial resources to get them started. John Savident passes away. Coronation Street. Star dies at 86. John Savident, best known for his portrayal of the larger-than-life Fred Elliott on the iconic British soap. Coronation Street has passed away at the age of 86. The actor's agent confirmed the sad news with a statement, revealing that Savident died on Wednesday, February 21st. We are deeply saddened to announce the death of actor John Savident, who passed away on Wednesday, 21st February. He was a much-loved husband and father of 2, and will be greatly missed by all who had the privilege of knowing him. The statement read, Savident first appeared on Coronation Street in 1994, playing Fred Elliott, a butcher with a complicated love life and a booming voice that made him a memorable character. His impeccable comic timing, combined with a knack for delivering hilarious lines, quickly made him one of the soap's most beloved characters. He became a fixture on the show, appearing in nearly 1,000 episodes until his character was written out and killed off in 2006. Fred Elliott's frequent use of the phrase, I say, between his sentences became a signature that was often parodied across the UK. In response to the actor's death, the official Coronation Street Twitter account shared a tribute to Savident, writing, Everyone at Coronation Street is deeply saddened by the news of John Savident's death. As Fred Elliott, John firmly secured his place among the legends of Coronation Street. His perfect comic timing, combined with the emotional depth and dramatic skill he brought to the role, made Fred an unforgettable and iconic character who brought joy to audiences for many years. Outside of Coronation Street, Savident had an extensive career across British television and film. He appeared in popular TV dramas such as Doctor Who, Holby City, and Above Suspicion, as well as in the BBC comedy Hotel Babylon. On the big screen, he was featured in notable films like A Clockwork Orange, Gandhi, and Hudson Hawk. Additionally, he was involved in the theater, taking part in the original 1986 staging of the musical. The Phantom of the Opera. In 2011, he returned to his role as Monsieur Firmin for a special concert film of the production at the Royal Albert Hall. Savident's contributions to both stage and screen will be remembered by fans and colleagues alike, and his legacy as Fred Elliott remains a defining part of British television history. Pamela Salem, dies Doctor Who, James Bond, and the West Wing actress, was 80. Pamela Salem, the British actress known for her roles in the James Bond film Never Say Never Again, and the TV series Doctor Who, has passed away at the age of 80, as confirmed by Big Finish Productions. Born in 1944 in India, Salem portrayed Miss Moneypenny, Bond's secretary, in the 1983 film Never Say Never Again, which starred Sean Connery. Although the film is not considered part of the official Bond series due to its production outside Eon Productions, it remains a significant entry in the franchise. Salem also made memorable guest appearances in Doctor Who as Professor Rachel Jensen, first appearing in the 1988 Remembrance of the Daleks episodes alongside Sylvester McCoy's Seventh Doctor. She later reprised the role of Rachel Jensen in Countermeasures, a Big Finish audio spin-off series. Her most recent appearance in the series, The Dalek Gambit, was released in 2020. Salem also appeared in The Fourth Doctor Adventures, a series that reunited her with Tom Baker and returned to voice twos in The Robots. Her extensive career also included notable appearances in other films and TV shows, including the 1978 crime drama The Great Train Robbery and The West Wing, where she portrayed the fictional UK Prime Minister Maureen Grady. Salem's other television credits included ER and Blake's 7. In the 1990s, she moved to Los Angeles and later settled in Miami. David Richardson, who worked with Salem on all her Big Finish projects, shared fond memories saying, "Whenever there was a Big Finish recording, she'd fly in from Miami without any fuss or attention, arriving at the studio with a warm smile, big hugs, and often bringing gifts. She was incredibly gentle and always showed genuine interest in everyone, from her co-stars to the production crew and even the guest actors." Karen Gledhill, an actress who worked with Salem on Countermeasures, described her as the kindest, most generous actor she had ever worked with. Reflecting on their time together in Remembrance of the Daleks, Gledhill said, "Back in the 80s, when I was doing my first proper TV job, Pamela took me under her wing and helped me navigate what could have been a daunting experience. We became close friends, and whenever we saw each other, we were always so happy to reunite." Linda Gravatt, Broadway star and TV veteran, dies at 77. Linda Gravatt, a prominent Broadway actress, celebrated TV star, and an influential figure in the Washington, D.C. theater community, passed away on February 23rd at a hospital in New Jersey. She was 77 years old. Her death was confirmed by the National Black Theater, although the cause of her passing has not been made public. Born on May 24, 1946, some sources report 1947, in Harlem, Gravatt began her career at an early age. She made her Broadway debut at just 4 years old in The King and I, and continued to perform as a child singer and actress, appearing on local television and in various concerts. A graduate of Howard University, Gravatt later became a founding member of the Living Stage, a theater company at Washington, D.C.'s Arena Stage, focused on producing works that address social justice issues. After her time in D.C., Gravatt returned to New York, where she became a well-known presence in the off-Broadway theater scene. Her resume included starring roles in significant plays such as The Old Settler by John Henry Redwood, Intimate Apparel by Lynn Nottage, King Hedley II by August Wilson, The Little Foxes by Lillian Hellman, and Skeleton Crew by Dominique Morisseau. Gravatt's work in these productions earned her critical acclaim and established her as a versatile actress. On Broadway, Gravatt played notable roles as well. In 2001, she served as a standby for Leslie Uggams in the production of King Hedley II. In the same year, she appeared in Neil Simon's 45 Seconds from Broadway. She later returned to Broadway in 2006 in the original production of John Patrick Shanley's Doubt. In 2008, Gravatt understudied the role of Big Mama for Felicia Rashad in a revival of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof. Throughout her career, Gravatt earned several accolades, including 4 Audelco Award nominations and 2 Drama League Award nominations. She won the 1999 Theatre World Award for her performance in The Old Settler and was honored with the 2004 Audelco Award for her portrayal in Intimate Apparel. In addition to her theater and television work, Gravatt was a beloved teacher who dedicated much of her life to nurturing the next generation of artists. She shared her expertise and passion for the theater at prestigious institutions like the Duke Ellington School of the Arts in Washington, D.C., Howard University, and Rutgers University. Gravatt's television career included notable roles in a variety of shows. She appeared in multiple episodes of the Law & Order franchise, as well as in series like The Good Wife, 30 Rock, Person of Interest, and Madam Secretary. Her impact on the industry was felt far beyond the stage and screen. In a heartfelt tribute to Gravatt, actress Viola Davis wrote on social media, "Greatness, that's what you will be. Great heart, great actress, great friend. I will love you forever. Rest well, Linda Gravatt." Felicia Rashad, a longtime friend and collaborator, also shared her sentiments, saying, "Linda was always intelligent, beautiful, talented, purposeful, and clean in her work," in an article penned by Howard University acting professor Vera J. Katz. Gravatt is survived by her sons, David and Oge, 5 grandchildren, and a large extended family, all of whom will miss her warmth, grace, and indomitable spirit. Stuart Organ, longest-serving cast member of Grange Hill, dies at 72. Stuart Organ, known for being the longest-serving actor on the BBC children's series, Grange Hill, has passed away at the age of 72. His death occurred earlier this week, as confirmed by his representatives to the BBC. They shared that he died peacefully at home following a brief illness. Organ's association with Grange Hill began in 1988 when he joined the iconic show as Mr. Robson, a PE teacher. He remained a key figure in the show until 1998, when he was promoted to headmaster. He continued to be part of the series until 2003, when the show's production moved to Liverpool and Organ departed soon after. Grange Hill, a staple of British television, ran for 4 decades almost without interruption on the BBC, concluding its run in 2008. The show is credited with launching the careers of numerous British actors, and Grange Hill creator Phil Redmond is now working on a film adaptation with Sarah Sugarman at the helm. In addition to his work on Grange Hill, Organ had an extensive career in television, appearing in other beloved shows such as Brookside, Doctor Who, The Bill in London's Burning. Later in his career, he turned to the stage, securing roles in productions like An Englishman Abroad and The Comedy of Errors. Moreover, Organ's voice became a familiar sound to London Underground passengers. He was known for announcing stations, train lines, delays, and the famous Mind the Gap reminder that commuters hear regularly during their travels.